this is gonna be Sauna Chronicles /1 Sauna Chronicles 1/random babblings at I don't know what time it is at this time at night. So pretty much I didn't go to the gym today, but I did go Saturday, and it was pretty interesting. So I've upped my sauna. Like, when I started doing sauna, I just went in there because it was warm, and like, it's a good way to not have to warm your muscles up. And now I go in there like for real, like it's pretty much a workout in itself, because I've done some research and they say it's good for your skin and blah 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 blah. So I went in, and okay, when I first started, I didn't like I would go in there with my clothes on, obviously, and I thought people, like, you're in a small room and it's hot, and you're with people that you don't know. So being in a small room and everyone's sweaty, and me being the germaphobe that I am, I thought it was weird when people would go in there and they're not wearing any clothes, or they would come from the pool and they're all wet, and they would sit down and they would like drip their sweat all over everything and fling it around, and I'm like, ew, do you realize that people sit there? Like, do you realize what you're doing? People sit there. That's gross. Don't do that. And now I am one of those people, so it's like totally different level. Like, now I go in there and I'm like in my sports bra and shorts, and I go in there and I get my sweat on. And so now that I go in there for real, I try to go late, so that way, you know, people don't see me in my sports bra, because I'm not like super in shape. Not even, I wouldn't even say in shape. I would say that I'm fit enough to work out. And so I go in there, and this Saturday, and it was like, you know, midnight. I'm in there, and I got my sports bra on, and I'm laid out because I figure it's midnight on a Saturday. Whoever, like, most people should be out doing exactly what I would like to be doing on a Saturday at midnight. However, since I don't have any friends here, I go to the gym. But apparently, more people go to the gym than I thought. So, I'm laid out in this hot room, and this guy walks in, and so I'm like, oh crap, and I sit up, I grab my towel, because I keep the towel, like, you know, because I do laps in between my 10-minute sessions, and, so, I get my towel, and begin to, like, cover myself up, and he's like, oh no, you're okay, you know, if you're relaxed, I'm relaxed, and I was like, alright, so I lay back down, and, I look down, and I'm like, oh crap, I have big boobs, and a sports bra does not hold in. Yeah, if I'm laying down, they're not gonna really stay in. So, I mean, you know, obviously I'm not indecent, but for a guy to be in the room, it was a bit much for me. So I looked down, I'm like, oh crap, so I'm trying to like cover it and, you know, put them back in the sports bra. And finally I'm like, okay, me fondling myself is not going to help. So I just grab my towel and I cover the top half of my body. And eventually I end up sitting up, because it was just not working. It was not a good look. And so, yeah, so that was round 1 on Saturday night. So I do 3 10-minute rounds, so it ends up being like a half hour with like 5-minute breaks in between. So round 1 was awkward. And so I do my lap, and there's a cute guy in the pool, so, you know, walking around, watching him swim, and go back in the sauna. And then, like, this guy comes in, and now it's like freaking 12:30, and he comes in and he goes, do they shut this down? I'm like, no, not that I know of. He's like, oh, sweet. So he starts, like, flicking his flip-flops off and unpacking. Like, it was really intense. Like, he started, like, taking his stuff off and was, like, chilling in the sun. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he was, like, telling me about how he didn't want to be around weirdos. And I was like, you are the weirdo. So he comes back and gets his kids, and they go in the hot tub. I'm like, okay. So I do my lap. And, so in round 3, he comes back in, he's all soaking wet, and the last round is always super hot. Like, I'm not going to say that my sessions are exactly 10 minutes. I would say that the first one's probably closer to 20. The second one's probably around 15, and then the last one's only 10, because that last session, being in the sauna, I don't know about anyone else. I don't know if anyone else does the sauna, but me, I am like dead. Like, I'm so hot, my skin's all red, I'm sweaty, and I'm just ready to be done doing it. And so, I'm trying to focus on getting through the last 10 minutes of my little sauna workout. And he's like, man, it's hot in here, huh? This is too hot for my blood, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, dude, then get the heck out. Get out. And so I get out, 3rd round, and I'm walking my laps. And from my second, in between my 2nd and 3rd round, because you can see the front desk at through the pool area, and I saw this guy, and he's kind of like looking at me. And I'm like, okay. And so I get out of my last sauna session. I'm doing my last laps before I go take a shower, and he comes in, goes all the way around through the men's locker room into the pool area, and just stares me up and down, up and down, up and down, and then leaves. And I was like, so you came all the way, you saw me from the front desk, and you came all the way in here just to look at me? Like, you didn't even say hi, nothing. Not that I'm mad, he wasn't really cute, but still, it was really creepy. I was just staring at him and like, you're awkward, dude. So, that was weird. Yeah. But on the upside of the sauna, cute guys do go in the sauna. Like last weekend, not this last weekend, like yesterday, like weekend ago,